Coming to you live from Hell Entertainment Studios. Center Sundaze. With your hosts, Diggs and A. Grace.
Yes, sir. You know what to do. It's your dad, homie Blaze, coming through with a little message just for you. The homies over at Hell Entertainment hit me up. They told me they doing it all, yo. They doing it all from photography to graphic design and publications, yo. And that ain't it. They doing it for artists. They doing it for artists around the motherfucking world. That's right. Not just your backyard. Not just out there on the streets in the States. They talking about the motherfucking world. That means the whole goddamn globe. That circle, that whole motherfucking circle. That's what the fuck they doing the damn thing. Everybody, yo. And that ain't all. That ain't all. Look. They on that next level. That's right. Center Sundaze. They doing their own podcast. They talking about everything from music and more. Check them out today, yo. Check them out today. You heard it here first. From your homie and my homies over at Hell Entertainment. Yo, that's what's up, babies. I'm about this motherfucker.
Body's on no one suspicious. A body shot me. It's interesting to see the means and the tactics they take.
That gotta go ho, ho, ho. Hey!
Hello, everybody. How are we? What's going on? We're in here. It's been a minute. We've missed you.
It's been a hot minute since November, because we did November show for the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 3 weeks-ish.
It's cool.
We're here.
We're doing
ready to kick it. Got a kick-ass guest tonight.
Yeah.
Coming up. Some other things to get to before. But how the fuck you been?
Right? How have you been?
How you people been out there? We don't see you. We want to hear from you. Like, let us know. Shit. We're just talking about Santa Claus and Christmas and bringing Ashley a new chair this year, maybe, because hers doesn't bounce up and down.
It's just like, it's a foldy chair. It's got no give. His, look at it.
Mine bounces.
Stupid. Anyways.
She's jelly. You know, it's all about the grape jelly.
I agree.
Actually had that conversation at work the other day.
Jams. No.
People are like, it's all about strawberry. I'm like, no, it's all about grape.
Grape.
They don't know. What do you think out there? Is it grape or is it strawberry? Or is there another flavor that you like over those two?
Like what?
Apricot?
Ugh. No.
I don't know.
It's grape and it's great.
Oh, coming up in the pit tonight, we have Bloodline Theory.
Yeah.
Kick-ass guys. Super pumped to talk to them, as Ashley just mentioned. And we'll get down to them very shortly.
Look at our sick new merch.
New beanies are in the house.
Mine's a little crooked right now. I'm trying to figure it out, but
Cocking to the side looks good. Be gangsta.
I am. Gives me a little penis head. So it's thug life. That's what thugs do in life. Anyways, if you'd like one of these lovely beanies,
hellentertainment.com. We have them in black and orange or orange and black.
Yeah.
Get them while they're here. Only very limited quantity. So, shameless plug. Get them. It's cold out. Keep your ears warm.
They are really warm and they're quite comfortable. I enjoy it.
So.
Woo! All right. So it's been definitely a hot minute since we've been here. So don't forget, we're going to go. Got a little music news.
News. You want to start with the news? You want me to kick it off?
I said it was my line, but.
Well, you said kick it off with the news, and I had to do the news.
Wasn't there yet. Well,
get with the program.
I'll start. My news is kind of all over the map, actually, today, but I'm going to start with Shadows Fall is having a reunion show at the Palladium next Saturday. Mm-hmm. It's already sold out, so if you missed your opportunity, I don't know what to tell you.
Sneak in.
I don't condone that. But anyways, They have not played since 2015 was their last show.
Yeah.
So it definitely like sold out pretty quick. They got some killer bands with them on Earth, Darkest Hour, a couple other handful, and yeah, totally a good time.
Oh yeah.
If you're going, enjoy that. What else do we have here? I just went a couple weeks back, went to see Atreyu. I fucking love Atreyu. If you haven't seen them, like, because they just lost, I know you're not.
I'm not a big
guy,
Atreyu person, but
so they just dropped that album Baptized, which is nasty. They got rid of Alex, their singer, so their drummer hopped up front.
Oh no shit.
And he is so amazing. Like he did like five nights in a row, and his voice is just flawless. And their harmonies, they killed it. I was listening to the album basically on that show. It was a good time.
And they did something different to Palladium that time. They took away this fucking barricade, right?
They didn't. They didn't want anyone in it, but they.
So there was no photo pit, but they didn't take away the barricade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
interesting.
It is. Going to shows are like totally interesting. Like, been to the Palladium a handful of times, and each show is just different. Mask, no mask, card, no card. Like,
right.
Pit, no pit. It's just totally up to the bands, honestly, at this point, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it all falls on the promoter as well of what they want to require.
Totally, yeah.
As well as the venue itself. I know the Palladium has lifted their restrictions, but again, it's on a per show basis.
Right. Which doesn't bother me. Like, whatever, I'll respect whatever.
You have to.
I just want, because I want to go and enjoy watching them do what they love to do. So.
And we want to shoot.
And we want to do what we love to do. I also I've just been doing a couple things, so I'm just gonna say them. I just busted up the new Beatles documentary on Disney Plus. It is a 3-episode documentary, and each episode is over 2 hours long. So it's basically like a 6.5 hour, 7-hour documentary.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I did. It is so good. Like so what it is Peter Jackson directed it all. You know, Peter Jackson is like, he directed it all, but it's called Get Back, and it's footage from this vault the Beatles had while they were, like, you know, the rooftop, the famous rooftop show. It was them like recording the album up to that point, so it's just all raw and never seen before footage of the Beatles, and it's just amazing. Like, they're just a group of guys in a room writing albums, and it's really freaking cool to watch. Highly suggest it. We're going to keep going because I got a couple more things.
Jesus, all right, I'm tired.
This is I don't know how you're going to feel about this one, but Adele did just drop a new album, 30.
Doesn't faze me either way.
It's fucking great, dude. Like, Adele she kills it. Classy broad there.
Okay.
I'll pay her respect because I'm definitely a fan. And last but not least, Scarecrow Hill just dropped on their Facebook and socials their new track list for their upcoming album. The release date is still unknown, so keep an eye out for that. But
lots of features on there.
Lots of features, and they totally, you know, gave you just the tip on that. Oh, and there was one more thing, because, well, this is a good segue, because, the Horror and Blaze, Yeah Done Homie, just dropped a new music video together.
Saw that.
Did you see it?
I did.
Kudos to that. Check that.
Twisted just dropped a new video as well.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, they just dropped a new one.
Sure. Behind. That's all I had. That's it. What happened?
Keeping on the MNE, we'll keep on MNE news right now. Astronomicon 5 got announced.
Ooh.
April 22nd to the 24th at the Burton Manor in Lavona, Michigan.
Where?
I don't know where it is. It's in Michigan. It's a long drive. If you have not had a chance to go to Astronomicon, it is their comic book convention. Yeah, I lost words. It's definitely a great time. We were out there at Astronomicon 4 this past year. Highly recommend getting out there and taking advantage of that, because there's something for everybody out there to do.
So are they doing Attack the Ninjas?
Has not been announced yet if they are doing Attack the Ninjas yet.
Got it.
And another piece of MNE possible news, there was a blog video on YouTube posted up from Juggalos versus Food that said that M&E had lost Gibby Stites off of their label. Now, I reached out to Gibby and have not heard a comment back yet. I think it's a bullshit.
Interesting.
A bullshit video there, because all of his stuff is still up on M&E. All of his stuff with M&E is still on his page. So just a little bit of...
That's interesting, because Gibby's a homie of ours up on Sundaze, so that's definitely very interesting.
Yep. And then my last bit of news, keeping with the underground, over at Psychopathic Records, the Insane Clown Posse has moved all of their events in October from their Patreon over to Twitch for free, because they listened to all of their fans and juggalos that they were charging way too much for their shit, and now they're giving it away for free.
Damn.
Over on Twitch, the Christmas show has been moved over to New Year's Eve, allowing people to purchase more tickets and make arrangements to watch that live stream as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's extremely generous.
It is.
Generous. So that word.
Generous.
Sure.
Cringe. Cringe.
Anyways.
So that's my news.
That's my news. I had way more than you.
You did, and you were wondering if it was going to be enough. I mean, I have like 3 bullet points. I'm like, here we are.
You had a theme. I was just like, oh.
This is what I had in my head. Before we bring in the guys from Bloodline Theory, please go like, share, subscribe this feed, share it out to everybody, because who doesn't want to see us on a Sunday around the holidays, or any Sunday for that matter, right?
Duh.
Because we roll.
Duh. We do roll.
Should dive right into it, I guess.
Let's do it. We're gonna bring in the guys. From
We're gonna bring in
Theory.
Matt, Frank,
What's up?
and Joel, and Paul.
That was smooth.
What's up, guys? How are you tonight?
Pretty good. How you doing?
We are good. Let's give a quick introduction of what instruments you play, and kind of do a quick round robin there, and then we'll get into some questions, make it awkward, and we'll have some good times.
Yeah.
Nice. Sounds good.
Who's that? Mike, you're up first.
All right, so I'm Mike. I'm Joel, the guitar player.
I'm Paul. I play these things.
What are those things?
Ooh, what are those?
What are those?
Excellent.
I'm Frank. I play bass.
I'm Matt. I just pretend.
That's a fair answer.
You just stand there. And...
Matt's not even plugged in.
I was just gonna say, you guys gonna plug him in? Or...
No, never. No, one time.
He's his brother. He does.
So he's in the band by association then.
Yeah.
Correct.
Aw.
100%.
No, he's his older brother.
Oh, that's amazing. Awesome. So tell us, we'll just get right into this. Where did Bloodline Theory start? Like, how'd you guys all meet? How did I mean, obviously, other than Mike and Matt, you guys really didn't have a choice in that. But.
Do you guys remember what century it was in?
It was in the 18th century, actually.
12 years
Oh, that's awesome.
Like 2009, I think, ish. We started.
It was basically a side project at first. We all had different bands at that point.
Yeah, it was
just a recording project that started, and then we had a different singer and a different drummer for a minute.
And bass player.
Yeah.
So it was only Mike and Matt and me with 3 other guys. And then, even though we did start with Paul recording, but Paul had like 8 bands at the time, so
Yeah.
want to commit.
That's a lot of music.
A few years later, though.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah.
So you guys started in 2009. The band at the time was called Bloodline Conspiracy, if I'm correct from what I gathered.
Yeah.
You got it.
what made the change to Bloodline Theory, and when did that change occur, and when did you guys all come together out of your other bands to form what you are today?
Well, conspiracy was too hard to spell. So we switched it to theory, the easier word.
Funny you had say that because earlier you guys,
I was like, how do you spell theory?
how do you spell theory? No,
Conspiracy is just a hard version of that one.
you're right. You're right.
They usually go together, but we decided to
Yeah, we
break
could
them
have
up.
been Bloodline Conspiracy Theory, and then we'd have figured
Forget typing
Conspiracy is
that.
a middle name. You don't always say it.
You never fit on the marquee.
Yeah. To make sure that it's not full for hours. You know?
It's on the rider. You need a second marquee.
Yeah, you do.
Well, Matt was in Escape to Everything.
That's
I was
right.
in a band, Dying Days at the time. Dude didn't do much. Played a few shows. Escape to Everything did a bunch of stuff for years. They were around a long time.
Yeah.
Paul and Frank were in Disappointing. What was it?
Disappointing.
God. Pending Disappointment. Pending Disappointment.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was close.
It was disappointing.
It did turn out. It was disappointing in the end.
It lives up to our name.
That's how we got Paul.
Right.
I was actually not disappointed.
Yeah, Paul is Paul the third drummer?
No,
Second.
but he was kind of the first. He made the original first recordings, but didn't commit. So we got Dave, and then had him for a year or so.
We weren't in Bloodline Theory with
Yeah,
you.
we changed the Torn Apart.
Yeah, we were
that
torn
little
apart for like
Oh
A
shit!
year.
Like
Okay.
like a week or two.
couple of shows. There's shirts. We have shirts.
We had
Some
shirts,
box,
shows. Then
None
we
of them have sleeves left.
still have those shirts that free.
Yeah. Old school
That's
torn
a-
apart. And Paul did all the artwork for it, so
And-
Yeah, that's way before my time. Torn apart.
torn apart.
That is a brutal that's a brutal New England band name. It's like a joke.
New England.
Thanks for coming out with Torn Apart.
That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay, so to back up to where we started that whole conversation, you just went with Bloodline Theory, thought that was the best for the band when you finally like, all right, we're doing this, like fuck our other groups. It was just like a good connection for you guys.
Well, it was more like we all kind of like. I don't think it was more like everything just kind of like happened that way. It wasn't really like fuck every other band that everybody was
Yeah,
in. It
no,
just kind of everybody's band just kind of like
Those bands broke up
or whatever.
It wasn't
just
because of this
yeah,
band.
we were just doing that
It just happened
at the
to
same time. It
start
just happened to be.
be most of our main band. Paul's still in like 8 bands.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
It's a drummer thing.
Y2K happened. Y2K.
Mike's in 2 bands now.
Yep.
You know, he's in Planet as well.
It's true.
Oh yeah, yep.
We've all been in multiple bands, you know.
Yeah, I'm
but
only in one now, but usually I was in at least 2 or 3.
yeah, it's always like that.
I
But-
still just pretend.
That's still,
You pretend that you're in 3 bands, but you're actually only in 1.
Correct.
Music from his basement. Like he's just like whole writing music all day.
got like 300 songs this year.
Yeah.
That's very
That's
cool.
That's not really a band though.
No,
One
man band.
Yeah.
Band with one.
Nothing wrong with it, right? Still writing music, which is important.
That's
I think.
Absolutely. You got it right to.
We all write, so we all contribute to the thing.
To the thing. I like that.
The thing.
So going in with that, so like when you guys are practicing, are you always get together? You said you guys live pretty close, I think. Everyone, you have like a solid practice space.
Mike lives in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Province.
So we drive up to Taunton, practice.
That's not bad.
Not too
Well,
bad.
I know like we've had other bands on here previous, and a lot of them will just do this to practice through StreamYard and Zoom and stuff and whatever.
We're not that organized.
I mean,
We're in the same room.
Hardly unsatisfying.
So, like you said, everyone contributes to writing. So, is it like lyrics and music, or
mostly music? I think Mike and Joel write most of the lyrics.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess it all depends. Paul has a song. You wrote lyrics, you're right? Isn't this band that you did?
Yeah, on the last
I wrote most of the lyrics to the first album, me and Mike, but Mike pretty much most of the lyrics.
Yeah.
Now, when he started, he was kind of a rookie and he didn't know what to do at the first.
I'm still a rookie. Don't let him lie to you.
It was his first band, where we don't have 10, 20, 30
what's going
bands.
Yeah.
We all got to start
I know.
somewhere.
We had read that, so I was gonna ask you, Mike, and how you like fell into music, just being around everyone, like your brother, and
Like literally, I would just go to Matt's shows and Escape to Everything. I was at like every one of his shows, and then I would eventually just ended up hopping on stage, like let me do a song with them, like guest spot for a while, and then eventually just started doing. Yeah,
fell into place. That's awesome.
He came along and I was like, "What? You're gonna sing?"
Yep.
He goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, cool! I didn't know."
Yeah.
When we started to do the recording thing, it was only me, Matt, his singer from Escape to Everything, and Fred and Mike. And then we had to get a drummer. It was like we got Paul to record, but we didn't even have a bass player at that point,
Oh shit.
It just kind of happened. We did a couple recordings and it was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yep.
And then it just led from there,
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
So 2016, you guys released an album, One in the Same. And since then, there's only been a few singles coming out. Is there a new album in the works? Can you tell us what's going on there as far as the writing process goes and what we can expect?
It's all done. It's just we're mixing it. Matt's mixing it, actually.
They're
And,
waiting on me. I'm being
what's that?
slow. I'm being slow. They're waiting on me.
We started working 90 hours a week and kind of slowed the process.
Yeah.
Just turned into a band meeting.
We already finished writing half of our third album.
Yeah.
It's taken so long.
Hey, nothing wrong with that though.
It's one of those things though where you want it to come out the right way, so you can't really rush it until it's ready, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%.
This album's been kind of done for a while. It just hasn't been mixed.
We just got to figure out the right time to actually put it out and just.
I think the pandemic, we were like, do we do it now? Let's just wait,
Did you guys
We
write a lot
put
for
out some videos and singles for that reason during the pandemic. We felt like the video thing was cool to do, but why release an album right away,
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a lot of artists doing that through the pandemic, releasing a track here and there, a video here and there, just to keep the attention of the fans.
Right.
Did you guys do a lot of writing for the album throughout the pandemic and planned to have the album done, or was the album already kind of done pre-pandemic?
It's already been written for a long time.
This album probably should have been out right before the pandemic, but then the pandemic happened. We had taken off 2019. I think our last gig was November. We had a bunch of gigs planned, and we had planned to kind of release the album in the summer of 2020. But then that happened. We just released some songs and some videos, and we waited, and we've been mixing ever since,
Just waiting to get back into the rhythm of stuff and get more momentum back on our side, a little bit before we just drop an album out of nowhere,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Totally understand.
We hadn't even practiced through a lot of that,
And our keyboard player moved to Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
We lost the keyboard player, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The nerve moved to Florida.
The nerve. To go to the center.
Exactly, Paul. Shake your fist in anger. I get it.
Oh, man.
Hi, Bet. He hates us now.
Maybe. So, because you just had written that right before the pandemic, so maybe it was kind of not a blessing, but you were all right, shoot, when we come out of this, we'll figure out a good time for us to, you know, because you with the new album too, you gotta support it on playing shows, playing it out live.
Yeah,
so it's hard to do, and you don't have anyone live to be playing it out to. So it's cool that that's happening. I just saw you guys what a month in November? Where are we?
A month ago.
Yeah. Which was awesome. That was a good time. What was it like for you guys to come back after the pandemic, after taking, 2019 off and be on the stage for the first time again?
It felt like a train wreck.
The first show was real crazy.
It hasn't been much of a break for me because I've been playing with Planets. So playing with these guys, it's like it was like I was just already in the groove of playing shows already.
Totally.
So for them, it was more of a
well, we had to remember the songs. We hadn't played. We wrote like literally a third album during the whole pandemic.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Those were the songs we started playing, not our second album. That was the stuff we had been playing prior to that.
Yeah.
But then that happened. We kind of put that on the back burner, and it's like, why play those songs?
If we can't even
play shows. So we
Yeah.
started writing new songs, which backlogged us hugely, but it made it funner for us to practice for no reason.
Yeah, I felt like the first show back was really weird. That one was odd. That was also the one I fell down at, but that
that was the best show.
Oh, it made me laugh so bad. And then the second show was that one felt more like a normal show, even though it was still kind of weird, but it was good in the lounge with whoever that was with.
Shows that we
Raw.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah, that was a good show. It's good energy. It was fun.
And the other one was with Adema, and I looked back at one point, and Frank was basically laying on top of Paul.
Yeah, that's when I fell. I fell right over the monitor.
That's what happens. Totally happens.
Yeah. If we have the monitors on.
I was there at that show. I honestly
we didn't have the video we could like show you.
Oh, it'll come up. Paul has sent me. I've got copies of that video. It's coming. It'll be released.
It's somewhere on YouTube already.
In fact,
I felt like we should have made it like a repeating thing where you kept falling over, and it kept like
make it a little, make it a GIF.
Yeah.
amazing.
I was surprised at how fast I got up. I was impressed.
Oh yeah, we've all fallen once here and there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you like blew out your ACL on stage.
Oh, dude.
At the play.
I really fell. I couldn't get back up.
that was a Palladium show.
Damn.
Actually, I got back up thinking I could walk, and I couldn't. I was like on one foot, hopping around, playing.
That's dedication to finish the show,
Hell
though.
yeah.
Luckily, it was the last song. Then I went to go try to walk off stage, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't move."
Damn, that's I mean, if you're gonna do something like that, of course, it's Palladium.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's on YouTube as well.
All right. Everyone hear this? Go to their YouTube and you'll see a lot of falling videos.
What about you, Wally?
Slapstick metal.
Maybe you should do a video compilation video of you guys just falling and with one of your songs. Ideas.
Like I said, train wreck.
Yeah.
Bloodline train wreck. It's
New side project.
Yeah.
Paul, you're being awfully quiet over there in the corner, so I'm going to call on you right now. Coming back to play after the pandemic, what was it like for you sitting behind the drums?
Well, I had been playing some gigs with my cover band, so I hadn't been too much out of practice. But again, it's a different thing playing original metal as opposed to like Jesse's Girl and Brown Eyed Girl and all the girl songs,
And I guess the real question is, have you ever fallen on stage? I mean, you are sitting down, so.
I'm going to knock on wood when I say this, but no, thank God, not yet anyway. At least I'm playing drums, so I don't have far to go,
This is true. Unless you're playing on a bit high riser and then
But
you fall off the
unfortunately, everybody's going to notice if the drums stop.
You're right. You're right.
I mean,
They're at least looking at you.
people that fall. and whack us in the head.
Awesome. All right, so I'll also call on you, Paul, while we're throwing just calling you out. I don't know why.
You're just sitting back there being quiet.
I know. So when you play, you always have a mask.
I do. I've started wearing a mask the last couple of years, just for the hell of it. I feel like, it's more exciting than my boring head.
I think it's great. I was at the Raw show with my girl. You guys know Smalls.
Nice.
Then she turned to me and you were sound checking, and she was like, "Did they get a new drummer?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, did they?" And then when you guys started to play, you had your mask on, and I was like, "Dude, we've never seen his fucking face. Like, we've never until like last month." And I was like, "Oh shit, all right." But I love that. I think it's a good like gimmick. I love that, and I like that. You're the only one who has a mask on. I think it's like
I was just like, what, screw it. I'm just gonna start doing it and make it a thing.
Yeah.
But we do keep people guessing because we also have another drummer that plays with us. Certain gigs. So the next
maybe I didn't see your face.
Yeah, the next gig that's coming up, he's gonna be playing. Where's that, guys?
Friday at dusk. Yep.
And then I'm on. What's the next show I'm on?
We're playing
8th.
January
8th.
January 8th. At the Vault.
at the
Okay.
Hell yeah.
New Bedford.
Now, is there a reason why there's two drummers playing? Is it something you guys do frequently, or is it just kind of because you can't make a show, Paul? Or
Yeah, basically I have other gigs and stuff and
life.
Yeah, get it.
Paul likes money.
Yeah.
Paul likes money.
As much as I'd rather play metal than Jesse's Girl, unfortunately they pay me for the Jesse's Girl.
Totally understand.
Totally understand that.
Especially around this
The way of the world, the way of the music business, I should say.
It would be nice if it was the opposite way, where if you wrote and recorded your own songs, you got paid, and
Totally.
Yep.
Well, hey, what can you do?
They throw donuts at you.
But then they're free donuts, so
That's the deal. You get donuts and money.
Right?
Exactly.
Has that happened to you, Joel? Someone threw donuts at you? Where did that come from?
Yeah, it seems like a real story.
Anybody think about
I want donuts.
It's on YouTube.
We're gonna make it a real story. We're gonna bring donuts.
Please do.
I will be so mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw Boston cream and jellies.
That's just rude.
It's gonna be grape jelly.
I wish I had a good enough memory to remember to do that.
I know.
They close now.
Grape jelly, exactly. Oh man, I love it. So you guys obviously have a very good chemistry. I feel good vibes. You are always like on stage.
I hate these guys.
Well, you're in a dance band, so that's fine. I get that, but it seems you're pretending very well.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've been pretending for years.
Yeah. So, what do you think is like? I don't know, your secret of keeping a band together, especially because all of you guys play in different groups, like to want you to come back and just continue to jam with each other and play in Bloodline Theory.
The Metallica Masterclass.
We would have broken up if we took that class.
Yeah.
It's basically a family, you know what I mean? So we're related. So
Yeah, they're brothers. They're my cousins.
So
like,
Yeah.
I've known Paul forever, and Paul's known Frank forever, and it just clicks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
to hang
and
out with.
one of the keys is we all write, so we all have like a turn to kind of get our ideas out. It's not one of us that controls the music.
Keeps it fresh.
It's always different. It's always a different style, different song. We have tons of songs that no one's ever even heard.
Songs that we haven't
Sure. That's right. I love that.
So since you guys all write and obviously all contribute to the music, and you mentioned you have a lot of songs kind of in your catalog that hasn't been released, how do you guys make the decision of what songs are going to go on the album at the final hour, if you will?
We play to the death.
Fight for your song.
No, we try to mix it up. Just try to make it so that the everybody gets like an equal amount of like songs that they wrote on the album. Trying to keep it even if we have enough, you know.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't know that we've had to cut a song yet. We'll find out in the next album, right?
Yeah. Because it's the first one that's really been like that. The first album was heavily mine and a little bit of Matt's. The second album's a little bit more Matt's, a little bit of mine, Frank and Paul, you know, but this one's going to be more like 4 each or something, you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
I like that.
Frank and Paul.
Yeah.
Frank and Paul.
Just find your next year's Halloween costume. The question is, who's getting on whose shoulders?
Paul, you can get on my shoulders. Your back's already fucked up.
You don't want to kill him.
I don't want to kill him. That'd be rough.
That's the Fallen compilation number 2.
Right?
See? Awesome. That's awesome. So tell us some of your, now that we know that you guys have tons of songs out in the vault as well, what are your favorite to perform live? Personally, I love when you guys play Bombs Away. It's fire energy all the time. Like, even if people don't know that song, you instantly get the chorus and you're instantly out. Like, it's a good song. I love that. So what are some of your favorites?
It's not Bombs Away for us.
I like Bombs Away because I don't have to actually sing it anymore. It's amazing. So I just point it, and Bombs Away, you know? And then Jason always gets up on stage and yells it with us. So, he doesn't know the words, but it's,
It's the perfect song. It's a perfect song to fall to.
Big energy. It doesn't.
It's a big energy song, exactly.
I like playing organized. I like screaming for like 80 seconds or whatever it is, and almost passing out every time.
Yeah.
Every time you do that, like, I swear to God, it just gets longer. I'm like, what? Like, dude, he goes like it's insane. It's insane.
We keep joking that we're gonna just keep playing.
They're just gonna keep. They're gonna make
playing
me pass
that
out
part.
one day because I
passes out. So one of these days when we have a short ass set that we always have, a longer set will make them die right in the middle.
One day.
Let's not shoot for that.
I don't know. This is the time.
You can like see his eyes kind of like roll in the back of his brain, and like when it comes to, I swear I've seen it several times. Like I don't know, but it's crazy.
I've seen him get dizzy. All of a sudden, he almost fell.
Yeah,
I believe that. What about you guys, Frank?
I like
Paul.
He doesn't like any
live. I like a live. The worst part for me is like I'm trying to remember the names of songs. I don't remember the names of the songs at all.
All right, that's
so
fair.
I'm always
that's
like,
fair.
I was like,
yeah,
I really do like a live. I like Matt's song because I just know different as like, oh yeah, that's Matt's song in the set is alive. And I like Judgment. Although Judgment's hard to play, I like Judgment because of the crowd's reaction. I like a live because that's more fun to play. It doesn't make me hurt.
Doesn't make me
What about you guys?
Smoke with me. Smoke with me.
Yeah, actually, I like playing Smoke with Me a lot too because it's really
yeah, that's a good
one. It's a breather in the set. It's really relaxed.
All of a sudden, we get a break. It's only 4.
Yeah, for me, it's the opposite. I could play so much more in that song. Most of the time, I don't get to play that much.
Yeah,
you do play bass.
Yeah, that one's got a lot of room.
Oh man, the bass player always gets hated. Just it's not your fault.
No, it's not my fault. They're just jealous.
There's not enough strings.
He's got bigger strings.
Yeah, bass and drums. We're the most important ones.
Right.
You're the one that gets the power.
I thought the Pretender was.
Wild card.
Well, I was gonna ask what his favorite song. He likes to stand there and pretend that he's strumming
That's
along
right.
too.
Oh, it's different every time.
Which one do you look the best at faking? I guess that's the
Probably Gorgonize. Honestly, that's my favorite to play live.
cool. Hell yeah, I like
It's
it.
a lot of chord changes. It's fun.
Is it like faster pace for you, or?
Yeah, and it's fun to watch Mike pass out too.
Oh, okay, that's
Man, they're just shitting on
It's
Mike about
the-
passing out.
nice song. You gotta come with me to their next live shows.
Yeah, I'm
You guys
gonna
are
admit, guys,
fire.
I have not seen you guys live yet, so I apologize.
All right.
I recently just checked you guys out. Definitely a fan. Definitely gonna come see a live show.
Please do.
I'm out
It's,
here.
Sorry, Frank. I'll make it up to you. I will get out there to a show, definitely.
We'll bring donuts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bring
man,
powdered donuts for
Sorry, I
Joel.
don't really eat them.
Throw 'em in, Joel.
Joel likes powdered donut holes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that? They go great with black clothes, right?
Well, all like these white welts.
If I throw donut holes on the stage, will you catch them with your mouth?
Ooh.
Yes, he will.
Yep.
Make them frozen.
If you do, I can guarantee probably somehow you will end up with $10 or something probably afterwards.
Okay.
That's like a weird turn. Okay. But yeah, we'll bring donut and $10.
There you go. You can make $10 to throw donut holes at Joel.
Donuts.
Ooh, there you go. That'd be a good gimmick.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a donut, like a donut dunk tank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
feel
of
like
this-
the clown at the fair.
we'll just fill a tank full of donuts and we'll just have people just pay to throw balls and knock into the pit of donuts.
I think just like speaking of, where were you going with that? We're talking about donut holes and dunk tank.
I was going with back to the stage, but we went
All
back
right.
to donuts, so
We did.
you can't interrupt a donut conversation.
No.
Once it's going.
See, train wreck.
Happened.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Oh yeah, blame me. Oh yeah,
We're
it was
on
me.
the same train, so like it's totally fine, you know what I'm saying? We got those tickets.
But each part is it's its own train wreck.
Yeah.
That's
That's
Bloodline train wreck. Remember? Yep.
Too long to type into.
Right?
Still a T word.
Yeah.
So
Still
when you
BLT.
guys are going on up to the stage, up on stage to play, what brings you guys to the stage? Like what gets you excited to perform?
It's just everything is leads up to that point every time, right? Like, so you practice only for so long. How long can you practice without actually showing it to people? Like, so actually playing music is always good, and just seeing people and having people in front of you just better than playing to yourself, you know?
Yep.
So
We always complain that moving the equipment, getting ready, packing up, loading up, setting up, all that sucks. But the best thing in the world. It's
Yeah.
just you wish you could just pull up and be like, I'm playing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yep.
Like your shit's it's just there.
Yeah, obviously, if you get bigger, that happens somewhat. You have roadies and crews or whatever, but when you're a local band, there's a lot of work that goes into trying to even get your ass off the couch to get there.
Totally.
It's like, oh God, I have to move this amp.
Minutes or whatever you get is like the best moment of the week or day, you know? So
Right.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know, when you play on stage all at once, it's different than practice, and there's strangers there, so it's whatever vulnerability you have, I guess you're there now because you basically decided that I'm going to be a musician today. So it's a different thing than like if you're at your shitty job. That's not like I just decide to go to work. I don't think I'm like, oh, I'm going to decide to be a fucking support technician today.
I love that answer. That's awesome.
I like that. Yeah.
But like, yeah, so
When
it's
you write
kind
a
of
book,
different.
Put that in there.
Nobody claps for you at work.
Yeah, and no one claps for you at work.
Claps,
Which is
yeah.
really what the main thing is.
Hey,
just
let's
some
be
type
real.
of
They don't really
validation.
at shows either.
They do. I have to say, in this band, I've played some horrible shows over the years,
Oh yeah.
and we've never played a no clapper.
No,
Never
that's
played
true.
a no clapper, and we've never, while I've been in the band, we've never drowned out the whole room, which is kind of unfortunate because like that is a thing that's fun of when you've made everyone leave.
We played outside in 30-degree weather before.
I don't think I was there for that either.
No, I don't think you were either.
No, that sounds terrible.
What happened?
What was that place in Providence? We played outside in 30-degree weather. Simon's?
Oh,
Oh, sad.
Oh
That just
That was-
Yeah, you're like, no.
it still stings today playing in the 30-degree weather.
So,
yeah.
And then there was the show that our bass player's amp died, and then Joel fell, and there was just me, Matt, and Mike playing.
Oh, yeah.
no.
I was playing, but I was laying on the against my hand. I'm still playing.
His amp died, and he just like gave up. Like
He just walked off.
He just started packing up and walking up. I'm like, all right, I guess.
He tried to fix it, but it didn't.
It was because it was outside, like on a truck, and like
It was hard to get off the. We were on a flatbed,
and that was
Okay.
right after. That was the show or two after that Joel blew his knee out at the.
yeah.
we talked
So
about
I fell
before.
again. My
Yeah.
knee wasn't right. I fell
Sorry, it's not funny.
only twice on stage.
oh, it's hilarious.
I wish I was there for that. I wasn't. It would be so much funnier.
I'm gonna put the blooper reel together.
Awesome.
Send
Yeah.
me more.
I'll make sure I'll make some more bloopers.
Well, that's just it. Now it's you got to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Have the camera ready.
Now you got to worry about someone kicking you over.
Exactly. It's about to get
Oh, yeah,
violent.
that sounds wild.
Practice.
Your turn.
Knocked over by a donut hole.
Yeah,
Take a banana peel.
that's when Joel Hopkins' life took a turn.
Somebody put a battery in that munchkin.
You're gonna have to do like a
Me
donut,
again.
a bloodline theory donut line. You didn't work.
You're gonna have
That would be amazing. I don't even know if any of us like donuts.
I don't like donuts. They're not that great.
Each member of the band.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't really like donuts. They're fine.
If they show up, I eat them, but I never buy them.
Right,
Yeah.
that's how I am.
Yeah,
If
but
it's
if they're
donuts,
there, I'll eat them.
That's why they're throwing them at us. We don't even like them.
Not us. Don't say us, Joel. It's not us. It is just
It's
not
just
an
you.
us thing.
Wait.
It's you.
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, what,
Donuts here.
No.
White powdered donuts going to Joel.
Yeah.
Oh man! If someone
Oh, my
shows
God.
up with donuts at your show for this interview,
I will leave.
so
You guys can play this one without me.
No, it'll be.
I will pay for somebody's ticket if they want to show up with donuts.
Ooh,
It'll be great.
damn!
Come on. That
One
could be your
person, though.
blues
One
name.
person, not everybody.
Yeah.
Powder
okay.
I'll
donut
pay for one
Hopkins.
ticket
Come
if
on.
they want to show up with donuts.
All right. Heard it here first, I guess.
I'm all for it.
This can turn
Other
really
than,
bad. The club won't even have us back. They're like, dude.
Too much donuts.
Donuts everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I've made a similar mistake and screwed up a club like that with marshmallows. I
So
told
Frank's
my fans to
marshmallows.
to bring marshmallows and throw them at me, and they did. And like it got all over the club owner was pissed.
So you've had experience with something like this.
Yeah, donut holes are easier. I didn't think about marshmallows on stage and you step on them and then they get all like messed up inside the
Mushed in.
cords.
That
Yeah, it was Al Gasparo. He was pissed.
fucking awesome. Well, other
You
than
guys,
your
you come here, they throw marshmallows.
And now we throw donuts.
now we're
Sorry.
a little. All right. Well, other than your future donut line there, what else do you guys have in store? Like tell us about your upcoming shows. I know you had said a couple, kind of a little more detail with those. And yeah, what else you got going on in the future in the Bloodline camp?
I think we're going on a tour with Mike, although we're muted with Mike right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joel has to leave, so I have to go down to my car. So.
Oh, okay.
We're going on an adventure.
It's like, whoa, what's going
Does
on?
it have something to do with dogs?
Yeah. The dogs.
Still with
We're
them,
playing
but
at the Vault on January 8th.
we're walking.
A whole bunch of bands. Justin Marcotte's the one that's putting that show on. I believe that's the fundraiser
For Lance.
for Lance.
Lance Booker. It's a benefit concert. There's like so many bands. I'm actually playing in both of my bands that night.
Oh, hell yeah.
Double duty.
Double duty.
Double donuts.
Double donuts.
Just kidding. Anyways. Oh yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
then you said you had one.
We have another one in February 26th at Pins.
Oh, that's right up the street.
That's
from
right
where
next
we
door to
are.
us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I was like, I have no idea where that is.
It's an
Dude,
arcade. It's an
yeah,
awesome place.
It's in Plymouth. It's
Kingston.
Kingston, whatever. It's in fucking town. But anyways, yeah, they got like bowling and arcade. It's a good time. It's a good time.
When was that one? February what?
26.
26th
Oh, that pin. Yeah.
at Pins. Yeah, I don't know who with, but
Hell yeah, that'll be a good
All I have
time.
is those dates.
What's their name? Oxblood Forge?
Oxblood
Yeah.
Forge, yes.
Right.
And I forget the other band's name. Sorry.
Oh,
God.
It's super far ahead. Like it's almost
Yeah.
weekend. It's almost Christmas. No
Yeah,
one can.
I don't remember any of those things. I'm just the
2.5 months away. We got time.
We
I
got
remember
time.
one.
And then Dusk this weekend.
True. Yeah, and
Yeah,
this
Dusk
Friday
is
at dusk.
In Providence.
Yeah, it's going to be intimate power trio or quad setup because it'll be me, Joel, Mike, and Herbie playing drums.
All right, cool.
Matt and Paul will be out for the evening, so it'll be a different sound.
Just get a cardboard cutout of Matt. It'll be just like he's just like he's there.
Aw.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
anyway.
There's no difference, anyways. It doesn't matter. Just the pretender will be there in spirit.
No, we just have a different set list.
Hey guys, I gotta go. So thank you for having me. I wish I
Appreciate it.
didn't.
Well, thank you.
But continue talking to these guys. It was a joy. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. Be safe. Yeah, all right. And then obviously future music we're talking about throughout the show is just kind of like you guys will figure it out and let us all know, which we'll totally plug on hellentertainment.com along with your upcoming shows and what you got going on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to plug or throw at us before we hop off?
We pretty much covered everything that we've got going on.
I think so, yeah.
Well, we got a YouTube, right? Go smash that like button.
Smash and like those YouTube buttons.
Smash them.
And
Totally.
go out and buy a new like button after that.
Yeah,
Check us out on Spotify, we're on all that stuff. So
yeah,
Yeah.
Spotify, I suppose that. I never think of
Well,
any of
we
those
got-
things.
We probably got T-shirts and stuff too, right? Buy that shit.
I guess
We
I
do.
don't know how to buy them online.
I don't know either. Come to our shows and buy T-shirts.
Come to our shows and buy stuff.
Even better.
We're real old school.
Totally. There's nothing wrong with
There's
that.
nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that's even better. You get it right there. You get to meet, talk with the band, meet the guys, meet the members.
Yeah, we're in it for the clapping, so we want to see you at the show.
Yeah, I'm here the clapping. I love that. That's awesome.
We'll get lots of clapping in there for you guys. We want to thank you for coming on and taking some time out of Sunday night with us. We truly
thank you.
appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon. And we're up the road from us.
Thank
Fun. You guys
Can't
have a
wait.
great holiday as well, all right?
Yes, have a great
You too.
holiday, and we will
Take
talk
it
to
easy.
you.
Happy holidays.
All right, homies. See you later.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Take care, guys.
All right, that was Bloodline Theory. That was a great interview. Good dudes, good vibes, like
Good flow, good conversation. Just
awesome band.
Remember, go out there, throw donuts. Don't bring the marshmallows. Marshmallows stick.
Maybe don't like throw it. Just like be nice. They don't even like donuts. I don't know. Maybe bring them like a bagel to eat.
Or a croissant.
Maybe they're just like need some stage fuel. Or you could bring their donuts fans for the clapping. Either way. Either way.
Either way, you can check this out audio-wise on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all that good streaming shit. The recap over on hellentertainment.com. You can check us out yet again in about 20 minutes or so-ish on a recap over on our Instagram.
Yeah, we're getting back to that. By the way.
/hellentertainment666.
We're back.
Wait, I have this thing to put up.
We're back, baby.
Wait, I have it. Oh, look at that. There it is. Right there. That's us.
There it is. There it is.
It says 8:30, but it's 8 to 8:30 ish.
It's soon.
Whenever we want to get on there between now and 8:30.
Soon.
Thank you guys.
And next week we got the Phoenix Within join. Oh no, next week. The 26th, the day after Christmas, we got the Phoenix Within joining us. So be sure to tune in then. I said next week, right?
You did say next week.
Yeah.
You pulled to me.
26.
2
will
weeks.
Be here.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, new show, new guest, and then a few more shows before we break for a little bit and get ready for season 3.
Yeah, season 3 coming at
Lots of good shit coming at you guys. We appreciate you as usual. Thank you for spending Sunday night with us. And as always, keep sending, and we will see you in 2 weeks or 20 minutes over on Instagram.
Enjoy your holiday.
Happy holidays. Peace. You hit the end button.